What up, Aries? This is going to be your July 2019 reading. I hope you guys are doing all right this evening. I think it's like 10 p.m. here. I kind of got sidetracked with some chips and salsa. I mean, that's what it took. That's all it took. Put food in my face, and that was it. So I'm trying to get back on track. So you may be my last ones for tonight, but I wanted to make sure I got you in because the views from last month from you guys was amazing. Thank you so much. Now, of course, this is not going to resonate with everybody. Take what works for you, and if it doesn't fit, don't make it. I feel for some of you, you're dealing with a lot of stress. There's like this issue with not sleeping well, not feeling comfortable. Some of you could really be overthinking a situation. Could be dealing with work for some of you, but I feel like you may be, I don't want to say stressing over nothing, but I feel like some of you might just really be overthinking a little bit too much. Could be causing you to be sick, causing you some type of, what is this? Acid reflux. Some of you are having some issues, and I feel like it's because of something that you want to do that you're procrastinating. And for whatever reason, you may not feel comfortable doing it. The timing may not be right. This could have to do with business. We'll see when we get into it. I definitely feel like for some of you, if you're dealing with an air sign, there could be a conversation or a talk or something that you need to have. This could be with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Maybe that's what's stressing you out. You could feel like there's some type of conflict or some issue going on with somebody, and maybe you're having a hard time trying to talk about it. I feel for some of you, you may be holding yourself back if there's a conversation that you need to have. Now, I feel like for some of you, this could be somebody who comes back from your past, that maybe that's why you're feeling nervous. You know, your life is moving forward and all of a sudden this person pops back in. Maybe you have some unresolved feelings, good or bad, for this person. But I feel for some of you, it literally could be something that maybe takes you um, off your path, or it catches you by surprise. Let's get these love cards. Let me try to make sense of this. Because I feel for some of you, you're excited and you're scared at the same time. And I think it has to do with love. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. July 2019. Aries, Aries, Aries. What's going on with them, spirit? Okay. Let's see. A pullback. Where are we going with it? True love. Okay, so here it is, Aries. And I pulled out a ton of cards because I wanted to get the full story. For some of you, I feel like you're walking away from somebody. Now, I had to combine some of these cards because they were worn out. So some of them, the release your ex card doubles up for this reading, which means that some of you may be feeling like you have to walk away from a situation, and it's because of unrequited love. I feel like if you haven't already talked to this person, there is a conversation that needs to be had with somebody. Let me try to get this in. And you may be having a hard time talking to this person because there's a codependency thing. Maybe you need them. Maybe you feel like they need you. But for some of you, you could be needing to walk away from something, but because of a codependency, you may be feeling like I need to work with this person. Now, this could be in a love relationship, but this could also be in some type of business partnership, because I feel like it could go either way. I feel like some of you may be feeling like you want to walk away from a situation or a person, but you can't because you're codependent. You feel like if you do, it could affect your livelihood, whether this is your living arrangements or whether this is your business. So for some of you, your throat chakra, maybe what I'm feeling is not acid reflux. Maybe this is somebody not opening themselves up to be able to talk. So for some of you, you might be struggling with that, having a conversation or an uncomfortable conversation with somebody in your life, Aries. And my head is getting really, really hot. So for some of you, you literally could be holding in some type of emotion that you need to let out. And maybe you're not sure how to do it. Maybe you don't want the conflict of a situation, but it is showing for some of you that you may not have a choice but to, because I feel like because my head is getting hot, could explode. You could come to a situation where when the talk has to happen, it's very intense. So I would probably try to get to it before it gets to a point where it's intense. Won't apply to everybody, but for some of you, you could be holding in your emotions or holding your voice back and not saying what you need to have until it's too late and you blow up about it, Aries. Eight of Wands, needing to talk, communication coming in. For some of you, I definitely feel like there's something that has to be said this month, whether it's good or bad. For some of you, you have to say it, or it could end up making you sick, could be stressing you out, keeping you up late at night because you're trying to figure out a way to do it. For some of you, you may even want to move forward without someone, and this could be within a business. You may be wanting to start something different that is outside of a partnership. For some of you, this could even be wanting to end a relationship because we saw release the ex, where you don't feel like you want to be with this person anymore, but there's a codependency within this relationship. And I feel like some of you may be getting aggravated, frustrated that maybe you need this person or this person needs you. Oh, that's a horrible feeling to be in, right? Aries, Aries, Aries. One more time, Spirit. One more time. I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with a situation that has played itself out, whether this is the person wanting to walk away from you, because this is general reading. This could be them wanting to walk away from you. This could be you wanting to walk away from them. But I feel like something may have come to the end. Yeah. Eight of Cups. Somebody wants to walk away. They don't want to do it anymore. So you could be dealing with a conversation where somebody is saying, look, it was cool while it lasted. You know, I had a good time. We had a good run, but I don't want to do this any further. There's no more growth for us. This could be you telling this person that, you know, I love you and I wish you the best, but I just don't feel like we're compatible with each other. You know, it's not you, it's me. You know how I am with commitment and things like that. So you're just going to throw yourself on the sword because some of you don't want to say something. And it may be this person's fault that you want to walk away, but some of you, I feel like, are going to martyr yourself in this relationship because you don't want to come off as the bad person. You don't want the conflict. Some of you are worried with the Seven of Pentacles. This is either worried about the outcome of it, or this is worried about that this could affect money. If you have some type of financial thing tied up to this person, a home, a business, some of you are really worried about having to walk away. You're worried about having to have this conversation. And some of you are thinking it will affect your finances or your money. Let's see. The Sun card is coming up, and it's showing for some of you, you want to move in a different direction. Maybe something that opens up, you know, a passion that you have, something that makes you happy. I feel like for some of you, if you are dealing with a work situation, a partnership, a friendship, some of you may have outgrown a situation or a person, just straight up outgrown them. It's like it doesn't work for me anymore. I don't see any growth with us there. For some of you, it could be that even with this person, you feel like you're not making enough money or you're not getting everything that you need. This could be challenging some of you with stability. It's like you want the stability, but maybe you're feeling like you're not getting everything you need with a friendship, a partnership. If this is a business, some of you may be feeling like, okay, it's played out. We're not even making money anymore. I want to go do something else. Yeah, some of y'all with the King of Swords, you need to speak up. You need to cut away something. You need to maybe tell this person that, look, I want to go in a different direction because I don't feel like I'm getting what I need. And this could be somebody wanting to do this to you. But for somebody, there could be some issues where the stability is not there. There's something not being, we got Seven of Swords and we got the Ten of Cups. And I feel for some of you, that you're not feeling happy with a situation, or you feel like somebody is taking more energy away from you, or you feel like something is being taken away. Maybe you're losing money. You want the stability, but maybe you feel like you're losing money with this person. There's something that some of you are feeling that you're losing, but you're not talking about it. You're stressing about it. You're worried about it, but you're not talking about it. Some of you may be seeing an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or another person being successful, finding their stability. You could be dealing with somebody that maybe could be moving in a different direction without you. And you're almost feeling like you're not getting everything that you want out of it. For some of you, this could be a partnership where maybe it's one-sided. Let's clarify. Some of you may feel like something is one-sided, where it's like I'm putting in time, energy, but I'm not getting anything else out of you. I'm not getting what I need from you or from this situation. The Strength card is showing that you're trying to be strong, but some of y'all might be irritated. This is also forgiveness too. Letting shit go. But for some of you, you may be feeling like you're being tested. Aries, 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 2019. Aries, 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 2019. Yeah, first card, friend lets you down. Loss of money. Some of you, if you're dealing with a roommate situation or a business, you feel like you're not getting what you need out of the situation. Procrastination. Somebody is taking their time. They don't want to talk about it. I'm just going to keep it going. Cheating, third-party situations. Some of you may be feeling like somebody's doing you dirty. Now, if this is a love relationship, that may be why you feel like you need to pull away from this person. Maybe you know something is going on, whether this is cheating within a business where somebody is stealing money from you, or you feel like something is being taken away from you, or whether this is a relationship where you just don't even feel like you're getting what you need and you want to move on. Some of you are procrastinating, talking about this. Yeah. Some of you, you're having some issues with money. It's tight. And you may be feeling like somebody else is getting the better end of the deal, Aries. Now, this could be somebody looking at you doing the same thing because it's showing a dispute. Could be arguments over money, and there could be a friendship or a relationship that ends over something that has to do with finances. Some of you may be losing a friendship because of money. Somebody feels like something was taken from them. This is either you feeling like somebody took something or stole something from you, or somebody feeling like you did this with them. And if it was done in the dark, it's coming to the light. Somebody's going to be dealing with it. Yeah, we might even have legal issues. Wow, Aries. Some of y'all might be taking somebody to court behind some money. For some of you, this could be divorce proceedings. This could be ending, but yeah, going to court, arguments about money. Some of you literally may be feeling like I don't have a choice but now to deal with legal situation. And I feel like if it is a love situation and you found out somebody was cheating, some of you are filing for divorce, or they're going to be doing this to you. For some of you, if this is some type of business partnership or where you lent somebody money and it didn't come back to you, it's ending a friendship. But it looks like for some of you, you could be having some issues where it comes in where money is an issue. It's a problem. It's a problem. A negative event, unexpected news, financial help. Some of you may be going through some type of trauma within a relationship or a business where your finances are being affected. Could have been where you felt like this codependency. We're cool as long as we sharing bills together. And then somebody starts to pull away, do their own thing. Maybe they dip into your bank account. If this is a business together, maybe somebody's taking out more money. And some of y'all are going to have to deal with this and you're not feeling comfortable about it. We got 5 of spades, cutting somebody off, and then we got gossip behind it. So you may have other people that you have talked to about this. They may have talked to other people about it, and then something gets heard, but it comes to light. Whether this is you doing this, bringing it to light, or somebody else bringing it to light, you might be sitting up there thinking, fuck, I didn't know this was going on. I didn't know you had a problem with me. For some of you, this could be you telling the person that. There's something not being said, though, Aries. Whether this is in a job situation or a relationship, somebody's holding themselves back. They're not saying what they need to say. Some of you are looking at things not turning out the way you want it. We have 10 of clubs. Somebody's finding success, but it doesn't seem to be happening together. Somebody's finding happiness, but it doesn't seem to be happening together. So for some of you, you literally could be dealing with a division or disconnect within a relationship, a partnership, or even a business partnership where two people are going like this. They were like this. But now it's like their interests are gradually pulling them in a different direction. And they're not talking about it. They're watching it happen, but they're going on like nothing is happening. And for somebody, they may be deciding, I'm going to go ahead and take the money and walk away from the situation. But maybe I don't want to tell this person that that's what I want to do. So I'm going to dip into the account or whatever, and I'm just going to go ghost. And then we got somebody who comes back. It's like, what the fuck happened with my money? Now we got arguments. Now maybe we have to go to court and figure this out. So for some of you, it could be because of a lack of communication. Somebody didn't want the conflict, but now we got the conflict in a major way because now it's not just me and you talking, but now we got the legal system involved with this. For some of you, Spirit is saying this could even be the police. Maybe somebody's having some type of physical altercation. An argument starts off verbally, and then next thing you know, somebody's trying to slap a bitch. You stole money from me. You stole my partner from me. Now I'm going to slap you, drop kick you, cut you. Aries. Oh. Some of you are definitely dealing with workplace jealousy. With the 10 of diamonds, somebody's going to walk away. This is two people that may not be able to live in the same environment, work in the same environment. Some of you may be dealing with people that are trying to sabotage you, steal your ideas, steal your money. And some of you are like, with 6 of spades, you feel stuck in a situation. You're tired of it. I'm going to leave. I'm moving towards success. Some of you don't want to stay there anymore. 4 of diamonds, you want to go find a different place. So some of you could be leaving a job. With 6 of diamonds, marriage problems. Some of you are walking away from a marriage or a relationship. We got 2 different scenarios. We got work problems and we got marriage problems. Showing discontent. Some of you are not happy with a situation and you want to change it, but you don't know how to change it. And it's crazy. Aries is a fire sign. So you would think that if it was something that needed to be said, that they would say it. But for some of you, it's almost like you don't want to rock the boat. Some of you could be doing this in secret. You could be, or this could be somebody trying to do you in secretly. But some of you may be waiting until you're at that point where you can be like, you know what? I got another opportunity. You know, this door opened up for me. It's a better job. Bye, bitches. And then you just get your stuff and you walk out the building. Some of you could be doing that. Because with 2 of swords, we have somebody pretending like there's no problem when there is a problem. Some of you want to move on to something else, but you're kind of going along with the program. If you're married, you cooking dinner, letting people rub on your booty, washing clothes, going on like, you know, we married, we happy. Might have a side piece on the side, might be planning to divorce this person, but you're just going along. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to tell them about it until the divorce papers get served. Because you don't want the conflict. Some of y'all are waiting because you want to have the conflict all at the end. I'll see you at the courthouse. Damn, Aries. Some of y'all are gangsta. Gangsta. I'm going to keep this secret until the very end, and then I'm going to throw it on your ass, and you're not going to know what to do. Some of you definitely could be doing this with business too. You might be already looking for a different place, a different establishment, different job. You're just waiting for that thumbs up to come in, and then you're going to move forward and be like, you know what? Peace out. Peace out. 8 of Cups, I'm moving on. I'm not staying here anymore. 4 of Swords, some of you may be exhausted with a situation or a person that you're dealing with, and you just don't want to do it. You're trying to stick in with it. Two of Swords. I'm just, I'm a compromise with you, act like we are right, because I don't want to make a decision right now. I want to pretend like nothing is wrong. I want us to just keep going along this way, but it could be draining some of y'all. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo person. Some of you could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But some of you are plotting to put yourself in a better position financially. But you're not telling anybody. So this may not be blocked. It may be some of y'all are choosing not to use it. I just don't want to talk to you. I just don't want to tell you my business. I feel for some of you that it is literally something stuck in your throat because it's codependency. I want to tell you off and tell you I'm leaving, but I can't right now because I need your part of the rent next month. So I got to be nice to you and act like there is no problem so that we can keep this going until this comes along for me. And then as soon as this new job comes in or this money comes in, I'm out. Some of you could be married and waiting for your finances to come in and be like, peace out. Some of you could be with a job where you got jealousy, coworkers trying to do you in. And as soon as you get this interview letter or this letter saying that you've been hired, you're like, I'm out. So for some of you, you really are just kind of biding your time. You're working hard, but you're working hard privately. You're not letting people know what's going on with you. I feel like for some of you, this energy is slow until you get that go ahead, that confirmation, and then you're out. With the Lover's card, I feel like you've already made a decision, but you're just not talking about it. You're not talking about it. And for some of you, this could be because somebody did you dirty. You feel like maybe you don't owe them anything. Maybe you don't feel like I need to tell you I'm fixing to walk out. I'm fixing to, divorce you or leave you. Some of you felt like you were betrayed. And that's why you feel like you're justified in doing this. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to put you in the same position that you put me in. Some of you, you've been in a bad situation. And it's taken a lot of energy for you to act like nothing was wrong. We got 4 of Swords, somebody being exhausted. 2 of Swords, somebody pretending like there's no problem, needing to make a decision, but it's a stalemate. They're waiting. And 10 of Swords is showing that at some point you just come to the end of it where you can't do it anymore. Then we got 6 of Swords, moving away from this, a difficult situation. Getting in your car, getting on the train, getting on the plane. I'm out. I made the decision. I was waiting for my money to get better. I was waiting for a better offer to come in, and I'm moving forward. For some of you, this could be somebody doing this to you too, Aries. It's general. You could have somebody watch your bank accounts. If you're married or you're dealing with somebody, you could have somebody that's taking out a little money here and there, trying to, make sure that they pad themselves because they know. With 6 of Swords, they know they're fixing to move forward. This could be you putting a little extra savings in your bank account, pulling yourself together because you just waited on this Page of Pentacles to come in. This good news about money. And then when you realize 10 of Pentacles was coming behind it, you're like, shit, let me throw all my shit in this boat. We fixing to sail across to the other side. I'm not even going to worry about it. That is something else. Some of you, and it's crazy because with the betrayal, you need to move because you got the boat already ready. You don't put your stuff in the boat. You was just waiting. But for some of you, this move is coming in. There's a new foundation. You're moving to a different place. If it's a business, you could be getting your own spot. But some of you are still a little scared because you have been codependent on somebody. You want this move to come in. And for some of you, you're forcing yourselves to do this because with the 10 of Swords, there could have been this thing where there was a betrayal and you're like, I can't deal with it anymore. I can't pretend that there's not a problem. I need to be out. Doesn't mean, though, that it's solved all in one day because some of you still have fears. You put an action behind it, but there's doubts, there's fears. Am I doing the right thing? Can I do this by myself? Will I be all right if I move forward without this person in my life? Won't apply with everybody, but for some of you, it will. Some of you are questioning your relationship or your connections with people in your life, especially if they are earth or air. Some of you, it could be water, but I feel like earth and air are maybe your two biggest things that maybe you're dealing with, which I mean, Libras and Aries, we can be either good together or we could just be detrimental together. Earth, I would think Aries would do well with Earth, but maybe not. Some of you, if you've been feeling complacent in a relationship, or either you feel like you've been doing everything in a relationship and you're not getting anything back, whether this is a romantic relationship or a business partnership. Some of you you're tired. Four of Swords is showing that you're tired. You're exhausted. You're scared to move forward, but the Ten of Swords is pushing you. It's like, I can't stay here anymore. Six of Swords, I need to move forward. Time for me to move on. I waited for this money. This money's coming in. Some of you could have a partner that's what they're waiting for, some type of money, job to come in, and it's like, I'm out. May surprise some of you. For some of you, you're going to be the person who surprises somebody. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Unexpected news. Yes. Relocation. Some of you may be hearing that somebody you were dealing with got some money, got a new job, and they're taking off. And they're just telling you this, but I don't think it was just this coming to them. I think some of them knew that they were going to be leaving. For some of you, this could be you. We got workplace jealousy, somebody who's tired of working in the same place. Time to make a change. Go back to school, get my money up, get my education so I can get the hell out of Dodge. Some of you have met somebody new and you don't want to be in a relationship anymore. You want to move forward, but you're not talking about it. You don't want to talk about it because you don't want the conflict. So you're going to be dealing with somebody who leaves for work and they come home and all the shit is going to be gone. Because maybe you waited for them to walk out, then you got all your stuff, and it's like, okay, I'm moving forward. They come home, they're like, well, where are the clothes? What happened? Where's the Aries? Aries is gone. They got their shit together. Somebody told them this Ten of Pentacles was coming in. They're like, fuck this, I'm out. Especially if you're unhappy. For some of you, especially if you're dealing with a job where you're unhappy with co-workers and there's jealousy. Let's see. Inheritance, money coming in. Separation and love. Some of y'all are just waiting for money to come in so you can get the hell out of Dodge. Looking for your stability. For some of you with the Eight of Spades, this could be somebody doing this to you. Friend lets you down. Disappointment. So Aries, for some of you, definitely there is a job opportunity that's coming in. Could be something that you're waiting on. Something that's major public recognition. If you're on YouTube, Instagram, some type of platform where you're putting yourself out there, putting your work out there, there could be some type of recognition that comes to you. I have a business partner who's a photographer. She was featured in a couple of magazines. She may get this major call and be like, you know what, we want you for this magazine and we want to pay you such and such dollars. And she might come in, or either I might go into work the next day and everything is cleared out on her side because she's like, peace out, I'm gone. I got this opportunity. I didn't want to tell you about it because I didn't want to have to talk about it and have the conflict with hearing you talk about, well, how are we going to do it? Some of you are not giving this person or people opportunity to have this conversation with you because you don't want to. It's either uncomfortable, you don't want the conflict, or you already know the way it's going to go. So some of you are just waiting for opportunities to come in. And Aries, you do. You have some good opportunities to come in. Page of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Good opportunity. Six of Swords, walking away or selling away from a difficult situation. You're tired. You want something different. If this is a relationship that wasn't going anywhere and it was one-sided, you're out. You're just waiting for your finances to get better. For some of you, if this is a job thing and you feel like you're the one always having to do the work and then you're dealing with gossip and jealous coworkers, you're just waiting for a new job to come in and call you. Ten of Swords, you may have felt betrayed. Eight of Swords, you're scared to move forward, but you are, because we have Six of Swords. You are. Definitely feel for some of you, you just want stability. You don't care how you get it. You just want stability. You don't want to have to deal with what if. Some of you, there could have been a friendship or a work relationship that you just outgrew. You don't feel it anymore. You don't feel connected with them anymore. They don't feel connected with you anymore. Their light could be shining in a different direction. Your light could be shining in a different direction. Sometimes friendships and things like that, it's a season. You come to the end of it. You outgrow each other, and there's nothing wrong with it. Preferably, you want to talk about it, especially if you've been with a person for a long time, because you want to let them be prepared. But for some of you, you don't want to do that for whatever reason. Maybe you don't feel like they deserve it. But some of you are literally going to cut ties with somebody, and it's because you need to do it. You don't want to be there anymore. You want to move to either a new house, a new location. You don't want to deal with that energy, and you're going to just do it in the what is it, the dark of the night, and just be gone. And for some of you, you're moving towards more success. So it's like, I'm going to move towards this anyway, and I don't want to look back. So Aries, if you can't have the talk, if it's a friend or somebody that you want to remain a friend, have the talk with them. Don't leave somebody hanging out. And I hope that this doesn't happen with you, where somebody does this to you and leave you hanging out. But for some of you, definitely there's opportunities that are coming in that are going to be major for you. Keep your eyes and your ears open. Some of you have already put in applications or resumes. You know it's coming. You're just waiting. You're waiting for it to open up for you. And it looks like it is going to open up for you in a major way, Aries. So I wish you all much success and many blessings. Bye.